Hi, my name is Alexis and I'll talk about how to go global. And I want this presentation be more like a conversation, so let's get started. And I really want to start this conversation by sharing a story. So, a few months ago I was talking with a professor who's currently living in Scotland, and I told him that I don't like to speak English because I don't like my accent. I really hate my accent. Then he told me something that really blows my mind. And he said, think about this situation. Most of the English conversations around the world are not between native speakers. When you have a conversation with your Hungarian friend, you don't speak in Spanish or Hungarian, you use English as a bridge to communicate your ideas. And I think that's one of the keys to become global. In my opinion, there are only two keys to become global, and the first one is by learning English. And your English doesn't have to be perfect, just good enough to hold a conversation. If you are able to have a conversation with someone else, then you're ready for the next steps. And remember, don't be ashamed of your accent. Your accent makes you unique and different around the world. And the second key to become global is travel. Travel as much as you can. If you're able to travel, then you should. Well, traveling immediately forces you to adapt to another culture to survive. It's not the most comfortable situation, but going global is not comfortable, and that's the point. The point here is to grow as a person. Well, if you go global, maybe you will have more professional opportunities, but I think the most important here is to grow as a person. And if you travel, keep your eyes wide open. Try to be open to new experience, try to be open to meet new people. And as we know, the networking is the key to get new opportunities. If you really want to go global, you should focus in three different aspects. The first one is cultural awareness. But what is cultural awareness? Well, cultural awareness is to understand and respect local customs and values. The second one is adaptability. Well, you will need to be flexible if you want to go global. And the third one is collaboration. Don't be prejudiced, be flexible and try to work with everyone. And now let's talk about the advantages of being global. I think that the most important advantage of being global is being part of this international conversation. That's the thing, that's the most important thing. And if you're part of this conversation, you will have an opinion. And if you're part of this community, now you're able to share this opinion. Now, let's talk about how to be in touch with a global community. Well, to be honest, nowadays, to join a global community is very easy. It's as easy as join LinkedIn and connect with people or enroll in an online class. Honestly, if you have internet, then you're able to join a international community. Now let's talk about things that you should not do in an international context. Well, in my opinion, the worst thing you can do in an international context is to have prejudices about people. Prejudices limit our ability to learn from other cultures. In this situation, just try to keep your mind open and be able to share your own culture. And this is the part that I really want to reach in this conversation or presentation. And I really want to talk about the misunderstandings of going global. And the misunderstanding that I hate the most is I'm too old for this. I'm too old to learn a new language. I'm too old to travel. And I'm here to tell you that that's not true. It's possible to learn a language at any stage of your life. And it's also possible to travel at any stage of your life. And I really want to say that it's very important to break these cultural barriers, but it's even much more important to break our own barriers. It's possible to go further. And this is my conclusion. Going global is about to growth, and growth is something that never ends. Thank you very much.